These sites will be open until 5 p.m. This one just opened up here not too long ago. People have been coming in, getting their water. And gusty winds aren't helping crews. More than 175 fires were burning in South Carolina over the weekend, charring about 4,200 acres. Simpson's Market has been a staple in this Highland Park neighborhood for nearly 50 years, providing food for people who might not be able to afford it or even just giving life advice. But recently, this shop had to close down because of the owner's health issues, and time is running out to get this shop up and running. So to get your tickets and more information, you can head over to our website. For 12 on your side. Ooh, wait. Oh, all right, you get the gist. I'm Azriah Bryant. But we're going to keep it moving over to this button right here. This one lets us know if we're naughty, nice, or dear Santa, please define naughty. So let's go ahead and test my fate. Okay, now look at that. I know I've been nice this year. I know I've been good. That just goes to show that, you know, we're over here and we're doing good things. Yay. Hey, Kurt, this center opened up around 3 this afternoon, and at around 4:40, they mentioned that they had about 60 cases left with a line, as you can see, wrapped around the building and all the way down the street. But just 10 minutes ago, a truck came by with pallets filled with water, refilling them. So all you have to do to get your water is just come up, fill out a couple questions, and then you'd get your water. These sites opened up earlier this morning at 9:30. Some of our crews were there for the start of it, but there were multiple sites that received their water late this morning, causing frustration for those out there waiting. But those that were still in line received 3 liters of water per person. The city tells us the road conditions and closures caused the delays, but even with that hiccup, many were still very pleased to get water during this time, showing how strong our community is even during these times.
I mean, the fact that we were able to mobilize this quickly with everything else going on in the city in terms of road closures and power, everybody seems to be patient and understanding. I think this is unfortunately just one of those things that happens, and what I see is that my community is coming together and staying positive and being patient with us, which I really appreciate.
Water was brought to those in high priority areas like homeless services providers, public housing, and residencies that house older adults. Now this site is expected to close down once all the water is gone, and as you can see, they're getting people in and out of here pretty quickly. But we'll be sure to keep you all updated with the latest. I'll do it out here for 12 on your side. I'm Azriah Bryant. Hey, yeah, good morning, Macy. I'm here on Raptura, their new roller coaster here at King's Dominion. And I know you all are waiting for us to go on this ride, but first I want to give y'all a little bit more information on this ride. I'm here with Kyle at King's Dominion. So Kyle, give us a little bit of backstory on this ride.
Yeah, so this is our newest coaster, which we're so excited about because it is the tallest and longest launch swing coaster in the world. Wow. And it's right here at King's Dominion.
Wow, well, give us a little bit other fast facts about this ride as well, too.
Oh boy, so you go 65 miles an hour in just 4 seconds. You hang 145 feet above the air, and you invert 3 different times. So we're about to experience that right now.
Yeah, I think I'm ready to go ahead and kick off then. Let's go ahead and experience it. Alrighty, we are launching off right now. I'm going to try to do my best to, I guess, give y'all my walkthrough with this experience. I know you have some facts for us to give too as well here.
Yes, I would say take note of all the beautiful theming around you, because a lot of it...
Oh, okay. This is fast. Okay.
It's point.
Oh my God, okay.
And then here's one of our inversions.
Oh my God, look at the hang time. I did not mean
It really feels like you're flying, huh?
No, yes, I feel like I'm going. Okay. Woo! Yes, it's really fast right now. And we're doing a lot of loop-de-loops too. I'm just trying to get my bearings.
All of it. We're going into our corkscrew.
Oh my God, corkscrews are the worst. And also the best.
Just like a jungle hop.
Yes. I definitely feel like I'm soaring through this place right now. Oh my goodness. We are moving right now. Oh my gosh, we're moving. Oh man. Kyle, I was not expecting that. Kyle, oh my gosh. Why didn't you? Oh my gosh.
Yes, and everybody can expect this and go into it on March 29th. We are so close.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for having us here. And like Kyle mentioned, their spring season starts March 29th. To get more tickets and information about this ride, you can head over to their website, kingsdominion.com. But Macy, that does it out here. I am exhausted. I'm gonna send things back over to you. Growing up and visiting this home, I was unaware of how rich it was with family history, let alone the story behind the land it stood on.
The land goes back to the Civil War because my grandparents were slaves of the Marshall family.
My Uncle Henry is talking about this land and how we were descendants of slaves from the Thomas Marshall family.
I know after the Civil War, a lot of land was given, but documentation showed that they bought land and that it was kept within the foundation.
Records show that shortly after being freed from slavery, my great-great-great-grandfather Henry Julius Sr. bought a huge plot of land in Hume, Virginia, which is about 2 hours northwest of Richmond. The price in 1870, $250. We still aren't sure where that money came from today.
The year I came out of service, and I went and done research to put the land up to date, and I learned a lot of history through that process.
Growing up, I didn't know much about my family's background. As I got older, I started to wonder about my family history. The only things I knew for sure was that we had a family house that my great-grandmother Frankie used to live in, and we had a farm sitting on that land.
And this handsome young man right here is my father, Henry Julius.
This was my first time seeing my great-grandfather. I've heard stories about the man, but I've never put a face to the name.
It's very significant to know where you came from and the sacrifice that were given so that we are where we are today.
Not knowing much of my background made me feel like I didn't know who I was, and I wanted to change that. So I started researching.
Done a lot of research, and my father born in 1897. And just to talk to him, and also have to give my wife credit that she helped a lot to go and dig this up and actually get documentations to verify.
I went to my Uncle Henry first to find out what he knew, then to my grandmother.
That's the only way I knew. I mean, I never did any research or anything. It's just from family members talking.
For many people of color, relatives talking can be a valuable resource to learn about their history. But where do you go if you don't have that resource? I turned to the Chesterfield Central Library, where they were able to help me trace back to almost 7 generations through the use of their genealogy department.
That's amazing.
Pieces of the puzzle filled in with documents from census surveys from the 1800s, draft registration cards, court records, and so much more. The library's resources can be used at no cost. It also holds classes or chats regularly throughout the months.
That's amazing to see that. I've never seen their marriage license before.
Helping me uncover things I and my other family members were unaware of, like my grandfather registering for both world wars.
Yeah, I did not know that.
I did not know that either. Now, tracing one's history is not a linear process, nor does it really end. This is just the first step for me. I still have a ton of things to uncover and learn about when it comes to my family tree. Like, how did my great-great-great-grandfather get the money to buy this land?
But it always interested me, how did they accumulate wealth during that time?
Still a lot of unanswered questions, but a start of a journey that I'll be on for the rest of my life.
The true roadmap to the future is knowing where you came from.
There's tons of resources you can use in our area to help trace your own roots, like the Chesterfield Center Library and the Library of Virginia. For more information about how they can help you, head over to our website or news app. In Hume, Virginia, for 12 on your side, I'm Azriah Bryant.